Welcome back to Gregtech 6 in 10 minutes. And in a previous episode, we threw oil shale in here. And I've just come back to this thing and found that it's full of stone dust and raw coal ore. Does this imply that, and it's the exact same amount of oil shale that I had, does this imply that I can turn oil shale into coal by burning it for fuel? And then I guess stone dust is a byproduct? I think that's what this is implying. Anyway, today is the bronze episode that everybody's been waiting for. Not really. But basically we're cooking bronze, and it's time to set up some actual safety precautions as far as bronze making goes. There is one safety precaution we need, and that is to have a actual thing for when we make bronze. That we just don't have to walk back and forth to the chest. It's just right there. And that's going to be like the easiest safety precaution we can implement for now. That way we can just throw any bronze plates we make into the thing, and then boom, we have our, storage safe. Everything is sorted. Nothing is sorted because we're not an AE2 enjoyer. Wait, no. That's wrong. I mean, technically, we are. Everything is sorted because we are not an AE2 enjoyer. I'm confusing myself now. I don't even know. Anyway, time to throw in our coal and stuff in there. And also throw in this lignite into the crucible, because we got a lot of smelting to do, so today we'll probably be doing a lot of that. As far as how dangerous this will be, not very dangerous. You saw previously, like, bronze making is not very dangerous because the heat required to get it up there to be melted is not actually too high. It's just pretty average, so I'm definitely going to need to sol a bit more because I got to make couple of these fire starters, potentially more of them, so I'm going to be ready for making fire starters right away. I got sticks anyway. Okay, I think I got enough for making fire starters. I don't think I'm gonna need more than 2 fire starters, if anything. Fire starters are probably better than the flint and steel, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they're probably more annoying because you can take like up to 9 of them from what I remember to actually get this thing to start. It just takes like one of them right away. It's perfect. And then we'll have 38 of these in our inventory. Put this in there. So, we've already done Crucible videos in the past, but if you're new here and new to Gregtech 6 in general, well, welcome to Gregtech 6 in 10 minutes, where I cover 10 minutes of Gregtech 6. And, yeah, this thing is very dangerous. You can die by touching it. You can die by touching the hot ingots once you cast them out. And you can also die by, well, this thing exploding in your face, which is not very fun. And, I mean, to have it explode in your face. So I wouldn't recommend that part, because it spews fire out everywhere. As you can see, I've covered everything in slabs to prevent fire from generating. Anyway, we're going to cast out plates. If we can get the material in there to cast out the plates. Boom. Now, do not let the crucible turn yellow, otherwise it means he's going to explode. We're going to cast out plates, rods, and other materials. So let's get that going. So a rod costs like 3 of these, doesn't it? How much does it cost? I think it costs an ingot as well. Okay. Our plate is probably done. Remember, you can always throw stuff back into the crucible if it's already been casted out. So if you have a cast plate ready to go, you can just throw that in the crucible and it's worth 2 ingots worth of smelting, which will significantly cool it down, because 2 ingots is a lot to melt. Because it takes a lot of energy to melt that. Let's see here. So once we get to iron, we'll be ready for steel making, basically, which is going to be even harder than this. Except you can actually make it safe using a thermometer by that point, I think. I don't know anything about how to make the thermometer because I've never made it before. So we're going to cast out a plate this time. I think you need mercury for it, and I have never found out how to get mercury. And then you can make a thermometer. Let's see about this. Smelt it up, please. Okay, just one more. Please. Okay, there we go. We have our cast ingot done as well. Then we just gotta do a rod. So that means once this is ready again, I should be able to do a rod. No. One more. Rod, boom. I can grab the plate. Then ingot. So we'll need to throw in like 9 of them, I think. Ingot. Nope. Ingot. Nope. Hey, bro, you got an ingot in there, bro. No, not yet. Okay. Now, hopefully this thing never turns yellow on us, because I really don't want to see this thing turn yellow. I really don't want to see this thing turn yellow ever. But, it will have to turn yellow at some point for when we get to making iron, because that is when that thing will definitely start turning yellow. Also, I'm pretty sure that the molds also have a template, an oil, or, an actual limit on them. Not an oil limit. Yes, you can touch the actual hiding it itself. They have a, I'm going to throw in a bunch of these because I don't want to have this thing explode while I'm sleeping. It's past the night. Okay. I'm going to throw in a bunch more of these. They actually... What am I trying to say? The actual casts have a limit on them as well. So if you're trying to cast out something that's too high for the cast... Not sure why I was saying oil limit and stuff like that earlier, but yeah, if you're trying to cast out stuff from the cast, then you gotta be careful with that. Boom, boom. Hopefully it doesn't explode because it's got like a bunch of stuff in there right now. That's why I don't like to put in a bunch of stuff, because you lose less stuff if you have less stuff in there. So, remember that you can, having less stuff in there is less to explodicate. And if this thing does explode, it's probably gonna shoot fire at the pigs as well, which is not gonna be fun. And our actual rocks are done, by the way. So, for those who are interested in the building stuff, that's what's going on with that. Honestly, Gregtech 6 is a great mod for, like, if you want to go and just build stuff. Like, honestly, all you need to do is get yourself know how to get a granite pickaxe, and then you're basically set for making your stone castle, if you're into this stone castle sort of thing. If you're not into the castle, well, actually, yeah, it'd probably be great for builders, honestly, because of all the materials you have available. Anyway. I don't think you have, like, the extra materials. What are they called? I don't think you have, like, great, like, X-stone style materials for building with... Still burning. Okay, so it will just take a little bit longer to heat up. I think I threw in way too much to actually make this thing, to consider for sleeping. So... it's just gonna take a while for it to heat up. But check out this. We got 2 bronze rods, 2 bronze plates, and 2 bronze ingots. Because I've been doing this perfectly, bro. Anyway, once this is fully heated, should be pretty soon, I'll be good to go, I think. Alright, it's heated up, and it's ready to be casted out. Do not let this one turn yellow. It will explode probably. Alright, so it's ready to cast. And one more to cast out. A rod. Boom. Throw in some more stuff. Jump here. Ingot is clear to go. Alright, so ready for another ingot. Boom. Rod. Boom. Throw in a few of those. Or plate. Boom. Which is 3 ingots worth. So if you die with this, it's doom. Game over, man. One of those and one of them. And then boom, boom. And then it's time to start over again. Nice. And there's some people might say this is boring. I don't know. Honestly, it's pretty exciting. Because you're always on the edge of your seat expecting the end to come. Where you just get all your stuff melted horribly in a crucible accident. Yeah, that's not very fun. Well, I mean, it's the part that makes this more exciting than a Tinker's Workshop Smelt 3. Or the HBM mod Crucible. Because the HBM mod Crucible cannot get angry at you and then just randomly explode. That's not to say it's bad, but that's just to say that this one's more exciting as far as, like, excitement level goes. And this guy's out of fuel now, which means that I did not succeed in my goal of getting all the materials I need for another tier of Crucible. Wow. But I think I can throw in some coal and get that stuff cooking again. Let's try it out. Because I think the coal burns for a long time. So, if I get my fire starter ready to go... I need another fire starter. I need like 3 of these, probably. I reckon it will take 3. Dark oak planks. Dark oak planks to sticks. Let's do that one. I'm actually out of wood. Like, surprisingly. Hey, get in the thing. Okay, he's in the thing. Alright, let's make this as fast as possible. I probably should have stocked up on these before I did this, because then I would have the ability to start this thing again. Are you kidding me? It's gonna take more than 3? Okay, then. I'm making the entire stack of these into fire starters. There's, like... You know, you think these things are so good until they stop working. What? Okay, so this should be enough. 5 should be enough. 5 should be enough.